In a bold move to connect with his employees and gain first-hand insight into the operations of his car dealership, the CEO decided to go undercover. Known for his dynamic leadership style, he felt that stepping into the shoes of an ordinary employee would allow him to better understand the challenges faced by his staff on a daily basis. With a reputation for being hands-on and accessible, he recognized that there were still barriers between management and employees that needed to be addressed. The CEO's motivation for this undercover operation went beyond mere curiosity. He was determined to foster a culture of openness and trust within his organization. He believed that by immersing himself in the dealership environment, he could gain valuable perspectives not only on employee dynamics, but also on customer interactions. The automotive industry had seen significant shifts, and he wanted to ensure that his dealership remained competitive while also being a supportive workplace. As he prepared for this experience, the CEO adopted a new identity, blending in with the sales team and other staff members. He was eager to hear their stories, understand their daily routines, and observe how they interacted with customers. His aim was not just to witness operations from a distance, but to experience them firsthand. This commitment to understanding his team would ultimately guide him in making informed decisions that could enhance both employee morale and customer satisfaction. Little did he know that this journey would lead him to a moment of unexpected revelation, one that would challenge his views on leadership and ultimately redefine how he approached his role at the dealership. As he embarked on this undercover adventure, he was ready to uncover truths that could change not only his perspective, but also the future of his business. As the undercover CEO stepped into the dealership, he was immediately enveloped by the vibrant energy of the bustling environment. The bright showroom showcased an impressive array of vehicles, from sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, each gleaming under bright lights. Sunlight streamed through expansive glass windows, illuminating a display of luxury cars that beckoned to potential buyers. The hum of conversation mingled with the sound of engines revving and doors opening, creating a lively atmosphere filled with excitement and anticipation. Employees were engaged in their daily tasks, moving with purpose as they navigated between customers and vehicles. Sales representatives were deep in conversation with clients, showcasing features and answering questions, while mechanics worked diligently in the service area, diagnosing issues and preparing cars for delivery. The CEO observed the camaraderie among staff members, noting how they collaborated seamlessly to meet the needs of their customers. Laughter occasionally broke out amid serious discussions, revealing a sense of teamwork that was both encouraging and enlightening. In this setting, he could feel the pulse of the dealership, a blend of ambition and urgency as employees juggled multiple responsibilities. The finance department buzzed with activity as staff processed applications and guided customers through financing options. Meanwhile, the receptionist greeted every visitor with a warm smile, ensuring that everyone felt welcome from the moment they stepped inside. As he took it all in, the CEO felt a mix of excitement and trepidation. This environment was not just a business. It was a community where everyone played a vital role in its success. The energy was palpable, and he knew that understanding this dynamic would be key to his undercover mission. With each passing moment, he became more aware that he was part of something much larger than himself, a thriving operation relying on teamwork and dedication. Little did he know that what he was about to hear would profoundly alter his perception of this bustling world. As the undercover CEO settled into his role, he couldn't shake the excitement bubbling within him about a bold promotional stunt he had planned. He had recently made the unexpected decision to buy a helicopter, intending to showcase it at his dealership as a way to elevate the brand's image and attract high-end clientele. This was not merely a flashy gimmick. It was a strategic move designed to capture attention and create buzz around the dealership's luxury car offerings. The CEO envisioned the helicopter as an eye-catching centerpiece that would draw in affluent customers and reinforce the dealership's reputation for excellence. He believed that by associating his brand with the symbol of prestige, he could elevate customer perceptions and spark interest among potential buyers who might otherwise overlook the dealership. The idea was to create an unforgettable experience, one where clients could not only explore high-end vehicles, but also immerse themselves in a lifestyle of luxury. As he roamed the showroom, his mind raced with possibilities. He imagined hosting exclusive events where clients could take helicopter rides above the city, all while showcasing the latest luxury cars on offer. It was an ambitious plan that he felt could set his dealership apart from competitors and position it as a leader in the luxury automotive market. However, amid this excitement lay a deeper realization. The CEO understood that while flashy promotions could grab attention, sustaining success required more than just spectacle. He wanted to ensure that the foundation of his business, his employees, felt valued and engaged in this vision. Their buy-in would be essential for making this initiative successful, and he hoped that by experiencing their daily lives firsthand, he could inspire them to rally behind this ambitious plan. As he prepared for the helicopter's arrival, little did he know that moments later, he would encounter insights that would challenge everything he thought he knew about leadership and employee engagement. As the day unfolded, the Undercover CEO navigated to the dealership, immersing himself in the daily rhythm of operations. He paused at a break room, drawn by the sound of familiar voices. Curiosity piqued. He leaned closer to the door, straining to listen as two employees engaged in what seemed to be an earnest conversation. The first employee, a young sales associate named Jake, spoke with a mixture of frustration and passion. He candidly expressed his concerns about feeling undervalued and overlooked amidst the dealership's ambitious plans. "It's like we're just cogs of a machine," he said, his voice tinged with emotion. "I want to do more, but it feels like no one hears us or sees our hard work." His colleague, Maria, nodded in agreement. She shared her own aspirations of wanting to advance within the company, but admitted her hesitation. "I love what I do, but I can't shake the feeling that there's no path for someone like me here," she remarked softly. "Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it to keep pushing myself when I don't see any changes happening." The CEO felt a chill run down his spine as he listened to their candid exchange. It was a stark contrast to the excitement he had felt earlier about the helicopter purchase and luxury branding. Here were two individuals who embodied the heart of his dealership, yet felt disconnected from its vision. The weight of their words hung in the air, resonating deeply within him. In that moment, he realized that while he was focused on attracting high-end clientele and showcasing luxury vehicles, he had overlooked the very people who made all of this possible. The employees who dedicated their time and energy to building customer relationships. Their frustrations illuminated a critical truth. True success could only be achieved if those at the core of the business felt acknowledged and valued. As he stepped back from the door, he knew this encounter would change everything for him moving forward. As the CEO continued to eavesdrop on Jake and Maria's poignant discussion, the concerns they raised began to paint a stark picture of the disconnect between management and staff. Their conversation delved into issues that had been simmering beneath the surface for far too long. Jake voiced his anxiety over job security, sharing how the dealership's recent push for performance metrics made him feel like he was constantly under scrutiny. "It's like every move I make is being watched," he lamented. "I'm always worried about hitting targets, but it feels like no one cares about how hard we're trying." His words reflected a pervasive sense of fear among employees who felt that their livelihoods were contingent upon numbers rather than their dedication and effort. Maria chimed in, highlighting the struggle for work-life balance. "I love my job, but I often find myself working late nights and weekends," she admitted. "I want to give my best to our customers, but it's exhausting. Sometimes I just need a break." Her sentiment resonated deeply. It was clear that many employees were sacrificing personal time in pursuit of corporate goals, leading to burnout and frustration. They also discussed company policies that seemed out of touch with employee needs. Maria expressed concern over a lack of career development opportunities. "We talk about growth and advancement, but we rarely see any real training or support to help us get there," she said. This desire for professional growth highlighted a significant gap in communication between management's vision and employees' realities. As he listened, the CEO felt a profound sense of responsibility wash over him. Here were two dedicated employees yearning for acknowledgement and support, qualities he realized had been missing in his leadership approach. The emotional weight of their perspective struck him hard. He understood now that addressing these concerns was not just important for morale, but essential for fostering an environment where everyone could thrive. It was a pivotal moment that ignited a commitment within him to bridge the gap between management and staff. As the conversation between Jake and Maria continued to resonate in his mind, the CEO felt a wave of internal conflict wash over him. He had always prided himself on being a forward-thinking leader, someone who embraced innovation and pushed for growth. Yet, in that moment, he was confronted with the stark reality that his ambitions may have come at a significant cost to his employees. The excitement he had felt about the helicopter purchase now seemed misguided. While he envisioned it as a tool to elevate the dealership's image and attract high-end clientele, he realized that it symbolized a disconnect from the very foundation of his business, his team. The lavish plans he had championed felt hollow against the backdrop of Jake's anxiety over job security and Maria's struggle for work-life balance. He began to reflect on his leadership style. Was he too focused on metrics and external success? Had he allowed numbers to overshadow the human element of his business? The conversations he had overheard were not just complaints. They were cries for help, revealing deeper issues within the company culture that he had been oblivious to. This realization challenged his preconceived notions about the workforce. He had often viewed employees as contributors to the bottom line, but now he understood that their well-being was intrinsically linked to the dealership's success. Their frustrations illustrated a critical truth. Motivated employees create exceptional customer experiences, which ultimately drive sales and growth. The weight of this revelation was heavy on his heart. He knew he had a responsibility to address these issues and foster an environment where employees felt valued and heard. This undercover experience was transforming him in ways he hadn't anticipated, igniting a commitment to lead with empathy and transparency. He felt an urgent need to change not just for the sake of his employees, but for the future of his dealership, a realization that would guide him moving forward. The weight of his recent revelation settled heavily on the CEO's shoulders, igniting a fierce determination within him to make meaningful changes at his dealership. Moved by Jake and Maria's candid discussions, he resolved to take immediate action to address the concerns they had raised, understanding that true leadership meant prioritizing the well-being of his employees. First and foremost, he recognized the need for open and transparent communication. He envisioned implementing regular town hall meetings where employees could voice their thoughts and feedback directly to management. This platform would not only encourage dialogue, but also empower staff members to share their ideas and concerns, fostering a sense of ownership in the company's direction. Next, he committed to enhancing employee support systems. The CEO planned to introduce mentorship programs that would pair seasoned employees with newer team members, providing guidance and helping them navigate their career paths within the organization. Additionally, he envisioned offering professional development opportunities, such as workshops and training sessions that would equip employees with new skills and prepare them for advancement. Understanding that work-life balance was critical, he also initiated discussions about flexible scheduling options. He wanted to create an environment where employees felt they could meet both their professional responsibilities and personal needs without sacrificing one for the other. Moreover, he aimed to cultivate a more inclusive company culture. This included establishing diversity and inclusion initiatives that would ensure every voice was heard and respected within the organization. The CEO envisioned a workplace where different perspectives were valued, ultimately leading to greater creativity and innovation. As he mapped out these plans, the CEO felt a renewed sense of purpose. He understood that these changes would not happen overnight, but was committed to leading this transformation with sincerity and dedication. By placing employees at the center of his vision, he believed he could not only improve morale, but also drive the dealership toward unprecedented success, one rooted in collaboration, trust, and mutual respect. The Undercover experience profoundly transformed the CEO's perspective on leadership and the role of employees within his dealership. What began as an adventurous attempt to connect with his team evolved into a critical awakening that revealed the complexities and challenges faced by those he led. Listening to Jake and Maria opened his eyes to the disconnect that had developed between management and staff, highlighting issues of job security, work-life balance, and the need for open communication. Armed with this newfound awareness, the CEO was energized by the potential for positive change. He envisioned a dealership where employees felt valued and supported, an environment where their voices were heard and their aspirations could be realized. His commitment to implementing mentorship programs, fostering open dialogue, and promoting inclusivity set the stage for a cultural shift within the organization. The impact of these changes would not only boost morale, but also enhance productivity, leading to an improved customer experience and ultimately greater success for the dealership. Moreover, this journey served as a powerful reminder to other leaders in the industry. Engaging directly with your team is essential. The CEO's experience underscored the importance of empathy in leadership. It highlighted that listening to employees is not just a courtesy, it's a vital component of effective management. He called upon fellow leaders to embrace transparency, prioritize employee well-being, and create an inclusive culture that empowers everyone. In conclusion, this transformative journey reinforced a crucial lesson. True leadership is about connection and understanding. By prioritizing the needs of their teams, leaders can cultivate environments that inspire collaboration and innovation. The CEO emerged from his undercover experience not merely as a figurehead, but as an advocate for his employees, ready to lead with empathy and vision, ensuring that the dealership thrived together as a united community.